Hi everyone. So I have a couple of things to share with you guys. One is I got new glasses. Pretty cool. They're plastic. Woo! Yeah, for all those who have been watching my videos. If you haven't, yeah, new glasses. Alright, the second one is I used to have fish, and I'll show you what I put in the fish tank, but I transferred them into a 50-gallon tub in my backyard to be like a cool pond setup, and they got eaten. So, or I don't know what happened to them. They were there one day, next day I walk out and they're dead. So, or they're gone. They're not even dead, they're gone. There's no trace of them at all. There's a couple of cats in the neighborhood. I've seen raccoons around, so they might have eaten them, but yeah, don't exactly know what happened to my fish, but that's some interesting. And the other one is that the toadlets that I thought were toads are not. They are in fact frogs. They're Pacific tree frogs, which is really cool. So I work at the Lindsay Wildlife Museum, and I took them down, or I was talking about them to my manager, and she's like, bring them in and I'll check them out. And so I brought them in, and she's like, yeah, you don't have toads, you have frogs. And I will show you guys the difference. Yeah, okay, see you in a bit. Oh, I did want to add too that these were the toads that I bought, or the tadpoles that I bought from PetSmart, and I was bad and took two out of the wild. Don't do that. It's bad. We want to leave wild animals in the wild so that other people can enjoy them. But yeah, I took them. Was gonna set them free as soon as I released them, but yeah, I can't now because they're all mixed up together, and you shouldn't release animals that you capture from the wild because, one, they could be habituated, meaning that they accept food and care from humans. The other is that, yeah, that they're habituated, and the other is that the one that I got from Petco, we don't exactly know where he came from, so we would be releasing out into the wild a species that doesn't necessarily belong in the wild, in this particular wild of California where I live. So, yeah, that's the other reason, is that if they're captive bred and you release them, they don't know how to hunt for food, and you've just released possibly a non-native species out into the wild. And the second one is that animals do become habituated and they can't survive on their own if you've kept them for any length of time at your house. So that's why it's a good idea not to take things out of the wild. Please don't follow my example. That's a bad one. But yeah, so anyway, I'll show you the frogs and toads now. Alright, so here are my little froglets, my little Pacific tree frogs. They're still in the cup that I took to the Lindsay Wildlife Museum. So, yeah, so what it is let me grab one, or pick one up. They're very feisty little guys. Okay, I'm going to put the lid back on the others. Okay, and what it is their back, I think he's too squirmy. It's their back feet. So, frogs have longer, I'm like squishing him here. Okay, so on their back feet, frogs, you can see his little toe all the way out there, right there. Frogs have toes that are extremely long, or longer, and they've got, I don't know if you can see it, they're really small, but they've got all of their little digits, I guess, is what she was saying, and correct me if I'm wrong if you're a frog person. I didn't study them. But basically, how you can tell the legs. So that's a frog leg right there, because he's got longer toes. Alright, so here is a toad. And as you can see, the toad's back feet are shorter. They're webbed, and it looks like their fingers, their toes are thicker. And there's whereas the frog had like quite a few, these guys only have like 3 of them. Okay? So apparently that's the difference between a frog and a toad. Let me collect him. So yeah, this was the fish tank enclosure, or pond, and I came out here and the filter is all off. There's filters in the water, and there's only one lone fish. Don't exactly know what happened to the fish. Apparently they don't exist anymore. We have cats, and I've seen raccoons in the area, so maybe one of them caught it. Alright. So I don't have fish anymore. Okay. So thanks for watching. Leave your comments in the doobly-doo below. And yeah, if you like me, please subscribe to me. I don't have a lot of subscribers, so if you like me, please subscribe to me. If you don't, that's okay. Don't worry about that. Alright, bye!